Hi everyone, hope you're doing absolutely awesome. This is going to be my initial impressions of the cold steel Warcraft Tanto. The Warcraft Tanto comes in 3 different blade lengths. This is the middle size of the 3 different variants. Let me go over the specs as measured by myself. We have a blade length of 7.25 inches or 184 millimeters. The blade stock thickness is 0.20 inches or 4.96 millimeters. We have a weight of 13.1 ounces or 372 grams for the knife, and the sheath weighs 4.3 ounces or 123 grams. Let's talk ergonomics. Frankly, for me, I find the ergonomics to be a little bit disappointing. I think maybe the girth of the handle is too small, so maybe it could be fixed by wrapping the handle with sports tape like Wilson wrap. Also, these finger grooves, my fingers end up landing on these ridges. Maybe grip tape up here would push my hand back so my fingers would rest in the grooves instead of on top of the ridges. But this handle is just so-so for me. It's not anything wonderful. The balance point of the knife is right here on my index finger, so it's definitely a bit blade forward, and to me this gives the knife a rather awkward feeling. I would much prefer it if the balance point was back here on the first finger groove of the handle. Now 3V steel, CPM 3V, is a very tough steel, so I don't understand why they didn't go with a slightly thinner blade stock, which would have put the balance farther back. In terms of fit and finish, the grind is done quite well overall. The only slight issue that I see is that towards the front of the blade, the secondary bevel gets a little bit wider out here. It's only on the left side of the blade. It's not an issue on the other side of the blade. The fit of the handles is not particularly good. You can see the tang sticking out above the handles all along here, and also on the bottom you can see the tang sticking out below the handles. Now surely these handles must be computer machined, so I don't understand why the size of them is not spot on. Taking a closer look at the sheath. The sheath is quite well done in my opinion. The blade clicks in with a nice distinct snap. In terms of rattling, there's very minor rattling. It's almost non-existent, which is quite good. Another thing I like about the sheath is that it's quite compact. It's only a little bit wider than the blade this way and just a tad longer than the blade this way. So I like that the sheath is quite compact. The only downside that I see off the top of my head for the sheath is that there is this plastic, this kind of flexible plastic short backer plate here. And I feel that if you just rip the knife out without pushing your thumb here on the thumb ramp, that you would probably break this plastic in pretty short order. You can see how it's bending like that. So if you just go to rip the knife out, I feel like this plastic would rip and break in pretty short order. So these have been my impressions of the cold steel Warcraft Tanto. I'd love to hear from you, so if you have any comments or questions, please put them below. Also, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share. I'd like to thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye now.